Video, and this is going to be none other than our weekly review of Love. And what is it? Love During Lockup, season 5, episode 5, 7-year wait. If it's your first time joining me, welcome to the Redefine Me channel. Go ahead and like this video, comment in the comment section, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Before we get started, I want to give a huge, big old shout out. What's up, Kelly Dixon? To all of my new subscribers, welcome to the Redefine Me channel. I am so excited about the growth of my channel, y'all. We are on a road to 1K subscribers, okay? I think I'm one subscriber away from 700, and so I'm super excited. We're on the road to 1K, and my goal is to reach the 1K by the end of February. And I know it can happen. It's very possible. So thank you all to my new subscribers for joining the family. I hope you enjoy it here. I hope you enjoy the content and everything, and that you tell your friends and family and everybody about the Redefine Me channel, okay? All right, y'all, let's get started. If I had to give this episode a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give this episode a 5. I just do not understand what's going on. Week after week, it seemed like these episodes are very lackluster. Like the only episode I gave a 10 was the very first one. And maybe it was because we wanted some new blood. We wanted some new people. So maybe that's why I was so, giving it a 10, because they did come out the gate swinging. But after that, it's just been lackluster. Nothing has really been going on. And, I don't know. They got to turn it up. They got to do something. I don't know what they're going to do, but we shall see. So let's get into the first couple, y'all. First, I'm going to start off with Bradley and Savannah. This couple is going to be a trip. They're toxic. I do not care for Savannah at all. I think she is one of those spoiled rich kids that didn't get disciplined and wants things her way and wants it now. And Bradley, in my opinion, is playing games with her. I don't think that he wants to be with her for real. I think that he's just doing something to pass the time, okay? And so let's get into them. So Savannah, we opened up. She is still talking to Bradley's sister, Alyssa. They're talking in the parking lot and everything. And Alyssa is so upset because Savannah has had to break off their friendship. She's just like, I have to set boundaries. You're toxic. I cannot deal with you anymore as a friend. And the reason she broke it off is she's like, they got into this kerfuffle. And I don't know, did I miss that fight? I know they talked about it, but we didn't see the fight. So apparently they got into a fight and everything. And she's like, I have to set boundaries with you. I cannot be your friend anymore. And Alyssa is just very upset. She's mad. Y'all know last week she let Savannah know that the family don't rock with you like that, and when Bradley get out, he's going to leave you the whole 9. And so today, this episode, she's just clarifying we're not cool anymore. Look, I got to set these boundaries. Alyssa goes and says fine. She sits on a chair and she starts vaping, one of those little vaping things. And so Savannah goes and drives off, and she pulls up somewhere. Bradley calls and she tells Bradley that she had a conversation with his sister and that she did not take it well. And Bradley said he's not surprised because Bradley don't even bump with his sister like that, okay? She also asks Bradley and lets him know that, Alyssa said that when you get out, you're not going to be with me. You're going to break up with me, and that the family don't see it for me. So Bradley let her know that that is false. That's not true. I'm going to be with you. What is she talking about? Of course, all the stuff that he's going to say, because he does not want to cut off the help that Savannah may be giving him. Okay. He said that he used to be a hoe back in the day. He said, but now he's a one-woman man. So he is not on that whole jumping from woman to woman to woman type situation. However, I don't believe Bradley. Let me know what y'all think. I believe that when he get out, like most of these inmates, if you've been locked up for a period of time, even 2 years being locked up, the first thing you want to do is see what you've been missing. Sow your royal oats, okay? Get down with some of the women. You're not going to be a one-woman man unless you're married to the person already, and that could still be a little sketchy. So I don't believe Bradley, but we shall see. Fast forward, Savannah meets up with her two friends. They go out for drinks and everything, or some lunch or dinner or whatever the heck they have, appetizers. Her friends is Isaiah and Maddie, okay? So we got the token gay dude. We got the token black gay dude that is Isaiah. We have one every season. If they're not black, then they're another race, but we always have the token gay person, okay? And that is Isaiah. So he's sitting down with Maddie, and she tells them that about Bradley's sister and that meetup, and they're asking her, does she believe that Bradley is going to break up with her and leave her when he gets out? She says she doesn't know. And just when she's talking to them, Bradley then calls, okay? Now, Isaiah and Maddie, she says she met them in rehab, okay? So all of them used to be on drugs or whatever it is, and they all met in rehab, okay? So we get Bradley, he calls, and when he calls, she asks in front of Isaiah and Maddie, are you going to get your name tattooed on your forehead? Bradley was like, what? No, I'm not ever getting anybody's name tattooed on me. And I was just like, what kind of question is that? He calls you and you ask him, are you going to get your my name tattooed on your forehead? Do you want this man to get a job? Do you want him to be reacclimated into society? No, he cannot get a tattooed forehead, especially of your name. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. So she asks her friends, like, don't you think he ought to get his my name tattooed on him? Isaiah lets us know that he would never tattoo anyone's name on him. He also researched and Googled what tattoo artists say about getting other people's names tattooed on them. He said that the tattoo artist community says if you do that, that's like having the kiss of death, meaning that your relationships will not last if you go ahead and get somebody's name tattooed on you. And I don't agree with it being the kiss of death, but I would never get anybody's name tattooed on me, okay? And I don't have any names, and I would never do it. I wouldn't even get my children or my husband's name on me. I just wouldn't. It's just not my cup of tea. Some people do it and everything. I just don't feel like it's something I want to do, especially the opposite sex. I'm not getting my husband's name tattooed on me because what if, God forbid, our relationship doesn't work out, right? And I'm messing with a new dude, and now I got my husband's name tattooed on my neck or on my arm or whatever as a constant reminder of the bad relationship that I was in, and then as a reminder to the new person I'm with that I was with this other person like that where I tattoo his name on me. So I just don't think it's a good idea. I mean, if people have done it and they do it, to each his own. I just wouldn't do it. And Isaiah, her friend, said he wouldn't do it either. And then Bradley lets us know that he's not going to do it. And then he gets off the phone and everything. And that was the end of them. They didn't have nothing else going on. Let's move on to the next couple, y'all, which is going to be Tia and Rob, okay? So this episode, we finally see Rob, okay? Rob is released. He's free. He's out. And y'all already know he want to see some strippers. Rob is like, I'm ready. I'm outside. I'm ready to mingle. I'm ready to be out here. I'm done. I'm free and everything. Okay. So we get to Rob and Tia. Tia is getting ready to go get Rob. She has her daughter. They're all packing up. They're about to get on the road. They're going to stay at a hotel that's near the prison where Rob is getting let out at. Okay. We pan over to Rob, and Rob lets us know that he's excited to be getting out tomorrow. He says that he wants to get married in a year and have some children with Tia. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that Rob wants to get married to Tia and have kids? Only time shall tell. Crazier things have happened. I just don't believe that Rob is ready to settle down and that he will be ready in a year. He's been in jail for some time, and it's just kind of like he's ready to mingle. And Rob ain't no bad looking dude, okay? Rob is a nice looking guy, and I'm not saying that nice looking guys can't settle down and will not, be good to the woman, but I'm just saying, I don't see it. I don't see it, okay? But that's what he said he wants to happen. Tia lets us know in the confessionals that she cannot wait for Rob to get out. She said the daughter is going to go spend some time with somebody else while her and Rob is in a different room so she can hunch on him continuously over and over and over again. I'm like, all right, Tia, pump your brakes. Don't nobody want to know about y'all sescapades, okay? Kelly says Tia and Rob couldn't keep their hands off. I know, right? So rude in front of everybody, just kissing and touching. And her daughter was in the van, and I'm just kind of like, Tia, calm down. Like, leave bedroom stuff in the bedroom. I know you happy to see the man, but dag on it, you ain't got to do all that in front of his sister and the daggone daughter and all of that. That's just crazy. I was like, ugh. So, Tia, he finally gets out. Tia says she's just meeting Rob for the first time in the outside world. And I was like, that is crazy work, okay? The family is there to meet Rob. Rob had a good amount of people that came to see him on his release. I thought that was really dope. His dad showed up. His brothers showed up. He had a friend that showed up. Sidebar, was that friend not cute? What was his friend name? Rico Suave looking friend. Girl, I was like, who is the friend? Now, for all of y'all, I am married. I know this. For y'all replay watchers and people who would say, I thought you was married. I am married, but I ain't blind, child. That friend was, What's up, Tasha? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the live, girl. That friend was cute. Okay, he was fine. I don't know what his name was, but I'm just saying. I was like, hola, papi, ¿cómo estás? So his friend showed up. Everybody showed up for Rob, okay, which was really dope. So Rob comes out and he greets Tia and greets the family. His friend was definitely a cutie, wasn't he? I was like, child. Okay. So Rob comes out, he greets Tia and the family. Did y'all see the guard in the background? When Rob got out, the guard was like this. I said, close the door. The guard was probably looking like, look at all these people and camera crew out here. What's going on out here? But the guard was in the background being real nosy, looking and everything. And so, what else happened? He said he did go to jail one time before. He went to jail before. He did a year in jail. And when he got out, he knew he was going to go back to the streets. And so that's what ended him back in jail this time. So we're rooting for Rob that hopefully he stays out this time and he does not go back to the streets, okay? While they're talking and everything, and Rob is saying how he's glad to be out and everything, Tia is holding on to his arm like a fat kid is holding on to chocolate cake, y'all. She was just blushing and turning red, and you could just tell she was just idolizing Rob, and she was just flushed and everything, child. You would have thought she saw Jesus. I was like, look at Tia. Okay, she was just really like, oh my God, like all just happy. And I get it, when you love a person or like a person, you have like, you know, puppy love face and all of that. But the way she was looking up to him, it was just like she was looking up to him like he was her God or something. And I was like, girl, calm down. So they get in the van and everything, and they start kissing, and this kissing was just a lot. Like, they kissed outside, they got in the van, they started kissing, and her daughter's in there, and his sister's in there, and everything, and they kissing. I'm like, could y'all wait until y'all get to the hotel? Y'all grossing me the heck out. But anyway, y'all, Rob is out, and that's what happened with them. Moving on to the next couple, y'all, which is going to be Sam and Crystal. Sam is scared of Crystal. Right, they had no respect. Yes, it was too much in that van. Child, she was laid on his lap. Breast was all popping out, you know. She didn't really have them tucked in, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a busty chick too. So when you have boobs, you gotta, you know, sometimes get a pin, make sure you got the right equipment on. Shirts have always been my problem for a large amount of my life. Maybe since high school, child, I have never been able to properly tuck these things and everything. However, the older I get, the more I'm understanding that certain things just is a no-no. So, you know, you just gotta handle your business. But she had them boobs all out anyway, and the dress wasn't a problem. It was appropriate. It's just the boob area. You know what I'm saying? You should have wore like a little, halter top, like one of these tops. She should have wore one of them under her dress, little cute one or whatever, and then it would have been, the boobs would have been on seal. But she didn't care. She just wanted the thing slaying, and she wanted Rob, like she said in her confessionals, to be hunching on her and hunching on her and hunching on her. I said, child, don't y'all go in that room and make no baby, okay? Anyway, y'all, moving on to Sam and Crystal. Sam is scared of Crystal. And I don't know, he seems like one of them guys that is a pushover. And that's what he has been showing us since he has been on this screen, okay? So we get to Sam. Y'all know last week he had to go check on Rita, and he was scared that he would not have the allotted time to be able to see Crystal, okay? So Sam made it. He made it to go see Crystal, okay? Rita had already texted. This is what I didn't understand. Rita had already texted Crystal letting her know that she was sick. So why did Crystal make a big deal with Sam going over to Rita's house to check on her? I think Crystal didn't really want to see Sam. Maybe she wanted more time with her girlfriend that she has in jail and didn't really want Sam to come. Something is fishy about that, because if you already knew that Rita wasn't feeling well, why would you have Sam go over there and check on her? I just don't get that. So anyway, y'all, Sam goes, he says that he loved the visit with Crystal. Every time he sees her, he's very energized. He has a good time with her and everything, and woo, woo, woo. Okay, fast forward, he goes to go pick up Rita, okay? Why when he picked up Rita, it looked like he had been rolling around in mud for 2 days? I said, it's time to wash the truck, Sam. And I love Sam's truck because that's the truck that I want. That's the kind of the Jeep that I want, right? And I'm like, Sam, it's time to go wash the mud off that daggone Jeep, okay? You look real crazy riding around with mud everywhere, okay? So he goes to pick up Rita, and he goes to take her out to eat, okay? Once they get out to the restaurant, Sam starts telling Rita that Crystal cherishes Sam is telling Rita that he cherishes Crystal, and Crystal cherishes Rita, and they're all doing all this lovey-dovey and stuff like that. But the most important thing that Sam wanted Rita to know is that, she needs to make more of an effort to go see Crystal and everything, because she is the only family that Crystal has. Crystal's mother has died and everything, and Rita really raised her from the time she was a baby, and so he wants her to make more of an effort. And I'm just like, Sam, I understand all of that, but Rita is an older woman. And at the end of the day, it's not like she shouldn't make an effort, but she's old. It's like sometimes her body may not be up to going on a road trip or going through the prison process, because I'm sure you have to go through metal detectors, and you have to get certain things done and everything when you go. I don't know. I've never visited anyone in prison, but I'm sure there's a process. And so she's an older woman. She don't want to be going through that all the time. However, Sam is like, Crystal is really missing her. So while they're sitting there, Crystal calls, and Crystal starts telling Rita that she's so sorry for doing everything that landed her in jail, that she really appreciates everything that she did for her, that she loves her and everything. And it was just a beautiful moment of Crystal expressing herself to Rita. And so Sam threw me because he kept calling Crystal his wife. And I'm like, did they get married? I'm like, they didn't get married. But he kept calling her the wife and everything, and I was just like, okay, Sam, whatever. Tasha says, and that woman is grown. Right, Rita needs to relax. It's not like Crystal is a child. Absolutely, absolutely. It's just like, if you really wanted to spend the time with your grandmother, then you shouldn't have done what you did to get locked up. The lady is older, so why are you going to sit up here and keep wanting her to come and visit you like that? If she come once a month, she's done a lot, okay? Or once in 2 months, she's done a lot. Okay, so we fast forward after they get through that scene. Sam is going to go see a parole lawyer. Okay, his name is Thad Davison. Thad Davison sounds just like a lawyer's name. So he went to go see Thad, or Thaddeus, or whatever you want to call him, right? So he tells the lawyer that she was convicted of assault with a deadly weapon, but has assault with a deadly weapon. Okay, Sam lets us know that she had got paroled. Now she got paroled, but she violated the parole by contacting her ex-husband and failing a drug test. Okay, so Crystal has stabbed the husband, happened to get parole. Okay, probably had to do house arrest and all that other stuff. She violated the parole by failing the drug test and reaching out to the ex, or probably going to go see the ex. Okay, so the lawyer lets us know that assault, the deadly weapon part, is the part that's going to mess maybe her parole hearing up, and the fact that the parole board is going to think that she's going to reach out to her ex again. Then Sam lets us also know that the ex has been up to the prison to visit Crystal. And I'm just like, what is going on with this man? Didn't she stab you in your head, sir? Why are you going to go see her? So that gives her even a harder time with the parole board, okay? What else happened? So then the lawyer also lets us know that at the parole hearing, Crystal can have two people there to represent her. But just like Crystal can have someone there to represent her, the victim, which is her ex, can also have family members there to represent him to say why she should not get out of jail or get parole. Okay, so Sam is like, I didn't know that. Okay, the lawyer tells Sam, listen, in my opinion, you need to take care of yourself. I was just like, dang, Thaddeus, you just going to tell him, forget about Crystal. Take care of yourself. Because, and I understand what the lawyer meant, because if Crystal does not get parole, she's going to be in jail for 7 years. And then Sam lets us know in the confessional, like a lot of people have asked him, can he wait 7 years? He said 4 years has even been a problem, but can he wait 7 years? He's in a confessional. When he starts thinking about it, he starts getting emotional, and he leans over, he starts crying a little bit. Tasha, right, he wasn't wrong. He starts crying a little bit. And I'm just like, dang, I feel bad for Sam, because it's like Sam is this awkward, he looks like this awkward little boy at this point. Like, he's so emotional, and his hair is all over his head, and he looked like he ain't slept in a little bit. Like, he looks like he just really needs to, like the lawyer said, take care of himself. Like, Crystal gonna take care of Crystal. She did what she did to get up in jail, okay? She violated her parole. This is where she at. Now, if she goes before the parole board and she gets it, great for Crystal. But if she doesn't, Sam just needs to move on. And furthermore, if she doesn't get parole, they're not going to be on this show, because ain't no way Love After Lockup franchise is going to deal with them for 7 years. It's not going to happen. So anyway, that's all that happened with them. Let's move on to the next couple. Hold on, y'all. Was that okay? Let's move on to the last couple. Oh no, we got 2 more couples. All right, let's move on to the next couple, which is going to be MJ and Willie. Y'all, MJ lets us know that she is 37 years old. I said, where? I ain't trying to be no jerk or nothing. But do MJ look like she about 47? She talking about she 37. I said, I don't want to shame her or nothing like that. But MJ look old in the face. Now, that's just me. That's just my thoughts. Y'all can tell me how y'all feel. I said she looked old. And my husband was watching it with me, and she was like, she no daggone. My husband is ignorant. Like, Kelly said about 50. That's right. My husband was like, she looked like she about 57. Child, one day I do want to have my husband come on here with me and do a show review, but he ain't got no sense. Y'all would definitely be laughing, and I would definitely have to let him know, don't say everything you thinking, right? But anyway, MJ and Willie. So MJ is getting ready to go get on the plane to go to Utah, okay? She talking over with her friend. Yes, that's a hard 37. She's like, it's a hard 37. Just like, who is that? Sanita? I can't read that name, Tasha, but yeah, that's a hard 37. Hard 37. So she getting ready to go to Utah to see her mom, okay? And she says in their culture, taking a pig's head, an actual pig head, and giving it to the elder is a sign of the highest regard of respect. And I said, girl, how you want to get a pig's head through TSA? Please tell me how that's going to happen, okay? What's up, Timon? Is your name Timon or Timmy or I don't know. If I'm saying your name wrong, I'm so sorry. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live. So she talking about she gonna take a pig's head. I said, okay, child, let me know how that work out. Because if I take a wrong size of Bath and Body Works spray, then they be ready to take that and throw it in the trash. That's right. Okay, that's right. You said Satamba was from a previous season of Love during lockup, and she said she was, I believe, 36 to look 56. Oh yeah. I think I remember her. I just at that time I don't think I was reviewing Love After Lockup, but I think I know you talking about. But yeah, some of these people be looking rough. Okay, so she also lets us know that her mom has cancer. Okay, she said that and that's why she wants to be there for her mom at this time, because she's about to go through radiation and everything, and she wants to be there for her. While she's getting in her Uber, Willie calls, okay, and she's putting her bag in there and everything, and she's telling him she's on her way to the airport. She says that Willie is concerned about her going to Utah, and he does ask her, are you going to see your ex Ami? I think it's his name, Ami. And she's like, I mean, Utah is small. I might see him or whatever. Child, bye. I'm from DC. DC ain't no big city, right? And if I broke it off with somebody back in the day when I lived there, I didn't see them no more. So the only way I saw them is if I wanted to see them. And that is what MJ is doing. She's playing Willie between Ami. She wants to have her cake and eat it too. So miss me with that, oh, Utah is small, I might see him. Child, he already know you coming, okay? Because you done already told him. So, y'all, because y'all know she cheated with the ex the last time she was in Utah. So that's why Willie is a little concerned, okay? They're on the phone. She's calling him, okay, daddy and all this stuff. And she talking about who world is this? And he's like, MJ World. I'm like, get off the phone. Okay. MJ is still talking to her ex. She's still talking to her ex, and it's just ridiculous. Willie says that her ex is a B word, that he only calls MJ when he's drunk. And I'm just like, that may be accurate that he only calls her when he's drunk, but at the same time, it takes two to tango. If MJ answers the phone and entertains him knowing that he's drunk and knowing that he has other ulterior motives, then she's just as much as a mess as Ami is, okay? So we fast forward, we get to her mom, okay? And her mom doesn't want to be seen on camera, of course, because she's going through radiation, and I can understand that. The mom wants her to be with Ami, okay? MJ is talking to the mom about the radiation treatment and things of that nature. Then Willie up and calls, okay? Now, before Willie calls, after she got off the phone with Willie the first time, Ami... Hold on, did Ami call yet? Nah, he didn't call yet. We're going to get back to that, okay? So Willie calls while she's in the car with the mom. They start speaking in their language. I think it's Torgig or Torin or whatever their culture is. MJ tells mom that they are planning to get married, her and Willie. And the mom is like, ay, why are you planning to marry this guy? The mom wants her to get back with Ami, and she said that but it's her life. She said, it's your life. If you want to mess up your life, mess it up. I said, okay, mom, tell her, because ain't nobody got time for that. Mom is like, I got my own issues going on. If you want to mess your life up, go ahead and go off and mess it up. Okay. The mom said, if you want to be with Willie, then why are you still talking to your ex? Okay. The mom knew. And she's like, how did you know? She's like, you're my daughter. I know. Okay. Your mom knows. Everybody in town knows. You're still talking and messing with Ami, and it's ridiculous. After she drops her mom off, y'all, that's when Ami called and says, hey, boo, you miss me and all this stuff. And I'm like, child. Kelly says her ex asked her, do you miss me? Right. And she was smiling. Absolutely. She's still dealing with this man. And I'm just like, girl, if you want to be with the ex and kick it back with him. Just circle back around and do it and leave Willie alone. He is locked up anyway. Why are you wasting your time with somebody who's locked up? If you want to be with Ami, at least he's in the free world. And y'all also know that she was talking about possibly moving back to Utah. I don't think she's going to end up being with Willie. In my opinion, I think she's going to end up going back with Ami and moving back to Utah, okay? Because she wants to be, they basically the same person anyway. Ami and Willie look alike. So she might as well be with Ami. But anyway, y'all, that was it with them two. You know, she full of crap. Let's get to Jakima and Donnie, the freaking girl that act like we don't know that she's involved in the crap that Donnie is mixed up in. She's sitting up here making it seem like that we stupid around here in these streets. But let's get into it, okay? So Jakima is going through the mail. Child, if this wasn't the fakest part of this episode, Jakima want us to believe that she don't know what the heck is going on. I said, girl, get out my face and stop lying. So she going through the mail, right? And she finds some conduct report in the mail. Red flag number one. Jakima just moved to, where they at? Ohio. She just moved there. And we're going to see in a minute why I say this is red flag number one. If she just moved there, how is she getting a conduct report of Donnie? She just moved there. So if she just moved there, that means that her address is not on the file of the courts in Ohio. And they furthermore let her know that her name and address is not on his emergency contact. So if that's the case, how the heck were they able to send paperwork to her house? But anyway, y'all, cause you know, if you listen to it long enough, you'll the wheels will start turning and you'll be like, this don't sound right, okay? So she gets a conduct report in the mail. We're just gonna flow with what happened. Saying that Donnie has been selling drugs in prison, okay? Not only has he been selling drugs in prison, okay, the letter said that the inmate, which is Donnie, had his uncle cash app her $500. And she told me, so wait a minute, that's my cash app. I said, Jakima, I said, your acting is bad, boo. Don't sit up here and act like that you don't know what the heck is going on. This is how he's able to take care of you and your boys, okay? This is how he's able to pay for your, excuse me, y'all. Damn. Hold on, where's my water? Let me take a breather. This is how he's able to pay for her move. Right, we knew he was selling drugs. This is how he's able to pay for her move. This is how he's able to take care of the boys and pay her bills and stuff because he's up here pushing weight in prison. And then she knows about it. She knows about it. This is not her first cash app from the uncle. Okay, so I don't believe that. But she wants us to believe that she ain't had nothing to do with this and she acting all surprised. Okay, Jakima, we gonna go with what you telling us, okay? So she throws the paperwork to the side, talking about, let me call the jail and see what's up, okay? She's involved with this drug hustle, but she wants us to believe she isn't. So she calls the prison to get some info. And the person that answered the phone tells her that he has been locked up for put in a hole and everything for selling drugs and all this stuff like that. And she's like, well, and what else he say? Oh, they tell her that he's not even at that prison anymore. And she's like, where did he go? Why did he go? And all this other stuff. The person says, we cannot tell you anything further because you're not on his emergency contact list. So now she's sitting up here looking on like, what's going on and everything. Child, she reminds me of Renika. Y'all remember Renika, the Green Goblin that wore that daggone green messy wig that she had on the whole season that she was on Love during lockup? Remember her and Asante? That's what this reminds me of, okay? Jakima is sitting up here, basically had moved her twin little boys to Ohio to be with Donnie, the drug dealer that's still moving weight in prison. And that's why he got put in the hole, okay? And then she want to act like she don't know that he's moving weight. He's taking care of you with that money. Where is the rental property? We ain't seen that rental property yet because it doesn't exist. Well, how he's taking care of her is the drugs. This ain't her first cash app with the uncle. But now she has to play dumb because she's on TV and all of this stuff is coming out and she don't want to get incriminated or put in jail or anything. So now she has to act like she don't understand what's going on and she's not involved in it. She tells the person on the phone at the prison, like, I'm not involved in it. I've never done drugs. I've never sold drugs. Why is my name linked to something like this? How can I get my name off of this? She's trying to figure out ways now to cover her tracks. The person is like, look, we can't tell you nothing further because you're not on his emergency contact list. So now you up in Ohio. You don't even know where Donnie is at. He done moved to somewhere else. He ain't even call you and tell you where he moved at. And now you got your innocent boys wrapped up in this crap. They have to go to school. They have to get reacclimated to life in Ohio. And all you doing is sitting up here, once again, another mother chasing some inmate when you could be with somebody in the free world. Because the boy's father was an inmate as well. And it's just like, why are you doing this? Be with somebody in the free world. What is your problem? She need to take her butt back to Texas with her boys around her support system and leave Donnie Tail in jail and be with him when he gets out or something like that. Like, I don't understand what would be the rush with these people and to be with these freaking fellas that's locked up that can't do nothing for them. And then they be up here lying the whole time. Child, I was like, you know what, Jakima, I don't believe you. I believe she's involved in it. And I wouldn't be surprised if later on it comes out that she might end up having to go to court and get locked up. And I hope that doesn't happen because she has two 7-year-old, boys probably 8 now, 8-year-old twin boys. They need their mom. But she's not making smart decisions. This dude is not what you think he is. He's pushing drugs in jail, and you up here acting like you don't know. And furthermore, you got your boys along for the ride. I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't stand when they bring these children in the midst of this. And back up real quick, Tia's daughter. Tia's daughter is in the middle of this crap too. Did y'all see how awkward Rob was when he got out and he hugged the daughter and stuff, saying, oh, you got to teach me how to play that game later and everything. He ain't going to want to be no dad coming straight out of jail to your daughter, Tia. Like, I just don't understand why they drag these kids into this mess. I'm like, y'all... They annoy me so bad. I think it ought to be some type of clause where if you have a child, that your child cannot be on this show. That your child has to go be with the family member, do something else while you're filming. I don't know. But I don't want to see nobody else's children on this show. I can't stand it when they drag them, especially the little ones. Because the little ones don't know no better. So, of course, if the mom makes it seem like the guy that they're dealing with is friendly and nice and all of this, then the child is going to more than likely warm up to the person quicker and say, oh, that's my dad, this is dad or whatever. And then as soon as that person gets out, breaks the mom heart, go on off without the mom, now the child has a stain in their soul, in their mind about this man that they called daddy. It's like, why do y'all do this to them? Why? I just don't understand, because you want to get your flesh met and you don't care about your children. Child, that was the last couple. That was the last couple. Oh gosh, we come out every week and we talk about Love After Lockup because it's a good time. You know, we have a great time. It's a good time to watch, but I hate when the children are involved. I really, really do, because it's unfair. They have to go with whatever their parents want to do. They can't make their own decisions. They can't say, no, mom, we want to stay in Texas, or no, mom, I don't want to talk to this dude, because they're pushing it on the children. And it's unfair and it's sad because they're young and innocent. You need to, when you are a mother and you're a single mother, you have to be very careful about how you date, about how you move around your young, impressionable children. And they don't care. They just like, whatever. I don't care about them kids. I'm trying to, mommy need to have a life too. Okay, that's what they care about. And it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. But anyway, y'all, that's my review of Love During Lockup Season 5, Episode 5, 7-Year Wait. If it's your first time joining me, thank you for watching. Go ahead and like this video, comment in the comment section, and subscribe to the Redefine Me channel. I love y'all so much, y'all. I am trying to get ready to drop some reaction videos. That's what I'm preparing for. I'm going to be doing live reaction videos. And so I have been gifted a camera that I'm waiting for in the mail that is going to allow me to be able to do these reaction videos. So I'm waiting for that. So stay tuned. In February, I'm going to be doing some reaction. It might be TikTok videos. It might be videos that I found on Instagram or YouTube or what have you. But I'm definitely going to get into that, where we're going to watch it together and I'm going to react to it and let you all sound off about it as well. Okay. And so I'm trying to do that this year, get into doing more of that. And yeah, my channel is growing. I'm so excited about it. I'll be out on tomorrow. I'm going to do a motivational Monday short like I always do, and I'm going to do that. And then on Wednesday, this Wednesday, I'm going to be doing my hot topics and current events. If you all are into that and you like that, stay tuned on Wednesday at 6 p.m. I will be doing that. Prayer is up for California. They are going through horrific wildfire episode in California. Good night, Kelly Dixon. Thank you so much for joining. So continue to keep California in prayer, and the East Coast. Keep us in prayer as well, because it's cold. But I would rather deal with the cold than deal with those fires. But I'm definitely praying for California, because I saw Instagram footage of the Pacific Palisades, I think that's what it's called, and everything is gone. Their homes, their businesses, things like that. And so whenever you start to complain, just think about other people that are going through traumatic situations all over the world, and I guarantee your perspective on life will drastically turn around, because it could be you that's over in California dealing with that. And so we're praying for them, and hopefully everyone comes out safe and people are able to rebuild their lives. Okay, so I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna get on up out of here, because my football team plays at 8 o'clock, y'all. We in the playoffs. And I gotta get ready for that. Okay, so I love y'all so much. Until we meet again. Bye.